Technology doesn't solve cases. Cops do.
You haven't met my technology. What the hell was that?
This is the good part.
APB this February after 24 Legacy on Fox.
Soldier, keep on marching on.
Eric hasn't been right ever since he got back. He misses it.
There's some kind of attack coming.
I have to try and stop him.
Why does it need to be you?
Carter was the youngest squad leader in the history of the Rangers. He doesn't fail. The terrorists have acquired the list of sleeper cells.
These codes go out,
there will be attacks all over this country. Do you understand me?
This is only the beginning.
24 Legacy after the Super Bowl on Fox.
I catch passes in below freezing temperatures. In Pittsburgh, in December, that's what it takes to earn the right to wear this gear.
Excuse me, Mr. Green. I got that same gear for my grandson at NFLshop.com.
You have wonderful taste.
Thank you.
The best place to get authentic NFL gear this holiday, NFLshop.com.
Well, you get the cold tundra in Chicago, 10 degrees. You get some hard play football. You get a 10-10 score at the half. You get the oldest rivalry in the NFL. Third quarter coming up next.
People who don't know me soon come to realize that I do not have any sense.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome. This is the Chevy Malibu. It was awarded Most Dependable Midsize Car by J.D. Power.
It looks great. Wow. What is happening? Oh my gosh, it's going up.
But the Malibu is not the only vehicle that was awarded.
This is mind-blowing.
The Chevy Camaro, Equinox, and Silverado HD were awarded Most Dependable as well.
This is extremely impressive. There's so many.
Doing it once, yay, great job. 4 times, obviously they're doing something right.
Absolutely.
Whoa, this is awful. Try it.
Oh, no, that looks gross. What is that?
You gotta try it, it's terrible.
I don't want to try it if it's terrible.
It's like mango chutney and burnt hair.
No, thank you. I have a very sensitive palate.
Just try it!
Guys, I think we should hurry up.
If you taste something bad, you want someone else to try it. It's what you do.
I can't get the taste out of my mouth.
If you want to save 15% or more on car insurance, you switch to Geico. It's what you do.
Shh, dog.
At Coors, we lager, filter, and package cold for a cleaner, crisper taste. Because every climb deserves a refreshing finish. Whatever your mountain, climb on.
Going to business school, I took out a very big student loan. It was the first time that I actually felt a sense of fear. It was stressful. Then my friend told me about SoFi. I lowered my interest rate by 40%, which will save me over $25,000. Now I go to SoFi's member events, and I met some really inspiring people. Refinancing my loan with SoFi was probably one of the smartest things I've ever done.
Save thousands by consolidating your student loans. Get your rate in less than 2 minutes. Visit trysofi.com.
Some mountains you climb. Others you knock down. Coors Light. Whatever your mountain, climb on.
You are watching NFL Sunday Ticket.
The average fan may be watching the big play and where the ball is. We're responsible for the entire field. There are 2 athletic trainers in the booth for all National Football League games. My primary job is to spot injuries to the head and neck. We have the vantage point that the medical staffs do not have. We have the capabilities to stop a game and do a medical timeout. We can contact officials to get to that player to receive the medical care that he needs.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited.
These first half moments brought to you by Head & Shoulders. Montgomery, first rushing touchdown of his career last week. Make it number 2. What a drive for Green Bay. Bellamy makes the catch. A stiff arm. Touchdown. Wow. Look at the smile.
He got $1 million smile. Great teeth from Matt Barkley.
Great teeth. That was first half moments brought to you by Head & Shoulders. As we welcome you back to Chicago. It's cold. It feels like December football in the NFC North. 10-10 Packers and Bears. And there's a couple of things. Look at this first set. Maybe some anomalies. We welcome you to the booth. He's John Lynch. I'm Kevin Burkhardt. So a couple drops for the Packers. We don't usually see that from them. Ty Montgomery's been great. And then if you said Chicago will be in this without Jordan Howard being a factor, I think you'd think you were crazy, but that's what's happening.
Now, Barkley's been very good, and I think that's what you probably want some more of, though. We got to get Jordan Howard going. I think that does a couple of things. Look, it gets their offense, makes their play-action game more effective. It also keeps Clay Matthews, the Packers' best rusher, on the sidelines. They're trying to substitute him only on passing downs. So I think if Howard can get going, that bodes well for the Bears.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Montgomery's been great for Green Bay. And Green Bay had a couple drops, including a touchdown just before the half. So the Bears get the ball to start it. They'll start on their own 25. Let's go down to the sidelines with Pam Oliver.
Hey there, Kevin. I asked Mike McCarthy if he has to alter anything to accommodate Aaron Rodgers' calf injury. He says no. I asked him a couple of times. He says, you know what? We'll be fine. As far as they go for the Chicago Bears, John Fox, he said that we have got to do a better job, obviously, stopping their run game, maybe load the box. He also said of his quarterback, that's what he has been doing. He's been playing well, so he is not surprised.
Pam, thanks. You know, I think sometimes loading the box against Montgomery, he's broken through it anyway, so we'll see how that plays out. Bears will start off the half with the football. 10-10, pressure coming. Strip sack, it's on the ground. Green Bay recovers. It's the ageless Julius Peppers.
Kevin, you said the ageless one. He's 36 years old. They're playing him more snaps. They held him early this year so he would be effective when it matters most. I would say that's effective, running right by Charles Leno, not only sacking him, but getting the strip sack. His 143rd sack of his career, Julius Peppers. A great one, still playing great at 36 years old.
Unbelievable. 5th all-time in sacks in the National Football League. What a start to the half. So all that stuff Pam just told us, well, that changes everything. When you get the strip sack by Peppers, and now you set Green Bay up in this great field position on the 17.
Now they got to capitalize. They've been down here a bunch. Now you got to stick it in the end zone, and the Bears making that tough. Give them some credit as well.
Start out with Montgomery in the backfield. Rodgers 12 of 19, 139 yards in the first half. Rodgers, he senses pressure, buys some time, throws on the run inside the 10, and he's got a completion there to Cook, who's had a huge game so far.
Kevin, I talked about David Bakhtiari. Watch him right here against Leonard Floyd. This is an excellent rusher. And it looks like he's going to get the edge on Bakhtiari, but Bakhtiari, so fundamentally sound, continues to fight. He's just playing as well as any left tackle in football. That gives Aaron Rodgers the time to extend and make that completion.
I think Rodgers said it best about Bakhtiari. He told us he's the guy you just don't worry about.
They never give him help either. Most teams you see guys chipping, they just stick him out there and says block him all day.
2nd and 2, Montgomery, good cuts. And Ty Montgomery has a first down.
You know, it helps a lot, too, because we saw it in pregame. Aaron looked good when he was in the shotgun under center. It was an effort for him to get back. Ty Montgomery's a really good shotgun runner. Some runners need their quarterback under the center. He's new to the position, so looks like he's even more effective from the shotgun.
Again, if you just turned us on, Rodgers' right calf injury last week, and now we get a Packers. Corey Linsley, starting center, just walked off. Don Barkley.
He lost a shoe.
And it might have broken us. Here comes Don Barkley. He'll come and snap here on a 1st and goal. They'll give it to Montgomery. Good cutback. But the Bears all over it. We get a flag. Willie Young is on top of that play. Now let's get the call from Ron Torbert.
Holding. Offense number 70. 10-yard penalty. Replay first down.
T.J. Lang on the call.
There's T.J. Lang working against Akeem Hicks. Not a whole lot there, but they call it and backs the Packers up.
Corey Lindsley's trying to get back in the game. He said, hey, can I go now? He's pointing. There he comes.
Give that equipment man a bonus. He was like a NASCAR pit crew over there getting that shoe taken care of in the cold weather. Took the gloves off. Solid effort.
I had a boot change earlier. It took me 10 minutes to get one shoe off. I don't know how he pulled that off. So a 1st and goal after the penalty. They're backed up on the 16. Rodgers firing, end zone going. Adams, he dropped it again. What in the world is going on for the Packers today?
I think there's a virus in Chicago. The Bears have had it, and Davante Adams seems to have caught it or not caught it. The second one in the end zone by Davante Adams. His hands have been so good this year, flawless, and he can't even believe it. His second drop touchdown.
That huge drops, 4 big drops, John, today. This is Nelson, could have come down with that. Jordy's usually sure-handed. This one, you know, he got his arm taken down by LeBron, but this is a beauty. So Packers have a bunch of sure-handed guys, not today. And yeah, it's cold, so that certainly is a factor. 2nd and goal. Time. Rodgers surveying, goes back left. Here comes Young on the chase. He's going to run with the bad calf and everything, and he'll jog out of bounds inside the 10. That's probably the last thing that Mike McCarthy wants to see right now.
You know, one thing I've learned about Aaron Rodgers over the years, he doesn't like incompletions. So it's either find someone right away or I'm going to work until someone is open. And even with his calf, see Jordy Nelson, Randall Cobb still without a catch. This deep into the game, these Bear defensive backs doing a really nice job staying with the Packers receivers.
Play clock at 1. They get it off. 3rd and goal. Blitz picked up. Rodgers has all day. Looking. Going to try and run it in. Rodgers! Shy of the goal. And a 4th and goal. Now what does Mike McCarthy do from here?
What an effort by Aaron Rodgers. See the good coverage. And Aaron Rodgers finally says, I'm going to go anyway. And he is short, down right there. Good spot by the officials.
Aaron Rodgers is one tough dude, man. I'll tell you. It's got to be difficult playing thing. He's running with it, but he comes up short and no wasted effort. Mike McCarthy will try for the lead with this field goal from Mason Crosby. Only 18 yards, shorter than an extra point. And he puts it right home. So Green Bay comes up short after the turnover, but they do take the lead. Bears hold after turning it over, but it's 13-10, Packers.
I'm pumped you guys fly to Belize. What about Cancun or Jamaica? Could I swim with dolphins?
Yes to low fares to faraway places. Oh yeah, that's transparency.
If you're going to wish big at the Lexus December to Remember sales event. Get up to $2,500 customer cash on select 2016 and 2017 models for these terms. See your Lexus dealer.
All right, we're gonna take you for the tour. First floor, bun. Second floor, 2 patties. Third floor, penthouse, 6 strips of bacon, sesame seed roof. Sunset.
Try the new Bacon King with a half pound of beef and 6 strips of crispy bacon. It's truly the Bacon King, only at Burger King.
Alexa, ask Uber for a ride.
Okay.
Alexa, pause. Alexa, resume.
Alexa, ask 1-800-Flowers to order Tina Roses.
Okay.
Hey, buddy. You're a good driver. Get in the car. No, I don't think I should do this. Just get in the car!
Today's game is sponsored by Southwest. Yes to low fares with nothing to hide. That's transparency.
You see Davante Adams looking like he needs a friend, and here's why. The second time today on a fade route right in his hands by Aaron Rodgers, and the sure-handed Davante Adams, Aaron Rodgers saying, what the heck is going on? And you see the frustration. And here's what a good teammate does. I believe that's Richard Rodgers. Comes over, consoles him. There's Alex Van Pelt, one of the coaches. John Fox encouraging his guys, keeping them out of the end zone.
John, Aaron Rodgers, I asked him about Davante Adams when we talked to him the other day. He talked to him he told us about him for almost 5 minutes straight. He could not say enough positive things. Said he's become the best route runner on the team. He's just having a bad day, and he's cost the Packers 2 touchdowns today. So here come the Bears. Deontay Thompson on the return. And stop shy of the 25. That's where Chicago takes over down by 3. Third annual Art Rooney Sportsmanship Award honors NFL players who exemplify outstanding sportsmanship on the field. Each NFL team nominates 1 player for the award. Earlier this week, panel of NFL legends selected 8 finalists from the 32 nominees. Julius Peppers selected as one of the finalists. The winner will be decided by a vote of current NFL players and announced at the NFL Honors Award Show. That's February 4th on Fox, the night before the Super Bowl.
You know, it's funny, Kevin, whenever we show that stuff, whether it be this, the Art Rooney Sportsmanship Award, NFL Man of the Year, I don't think it's a coincidence. Some of the best players in the league are also some of the best character guys in this league.
There's no doubt about it. Well done by Peppers and everyone else on that list. So, second play they have for Chicago. First one was a strip sack. Here's Cameron Meredith. Breaks a tackle. Nice move. 1st and 10, Chicago out across the 42 to 41. And Meredith with a nice pickup, going to pick up 17.
Talked about it earlier. This is a college free agent. And this league, so much of it today, in today's league, is about tackling in space. Packers have been doing a nice job of it of late. Well, right there, Cameron Meredith takes advantage of Demarius Randall.
John Meredith, pretty cool story. He's a quarterback for St. Joseph High School in Westchester, Illinois. It's 15 minutes from Soldier Field. Here he is catching balls at Soldier Field. He's only been a receiver for a couple of years. On first down, here's Howard trying to get him going. And it's just been hard against this Packers defense. They've really stacked it up. Mike Daniels, who we saw practicing with no jacket on out in the warm-ups, John, he's had a big year.
A couple things here. Julius Peppers, not only a pass rusher, he's going to set the edge over here. And then Mike Daniels just goes to work. The former wrestler gets into his former teammate, Josh Sitton, controls him, then makes the tackle. That's excellent football by an excellent football player in Mike Daniels.
Howard, 8 carries, 23 yards. Blitz. Barkley sees, throws, drops. Meredith looks like he had hands on it. I wonder if the sun had something to do with that. I don't know. Just another drop. Can't make excuses at this point.
I don't know if that's a drop. I think it's a great finish by Demarius Randall, coming through there, getting his hand in there, and then ripping. See Demarius Randall, this league's so much about finishing. He grabs that right arm and pulls. Maybe they're a little early.
It's a great pass interference, John.
It's easy when we slow it down, though. Real time, that looks like
a good
timed
play.
it perfectly.
3rd and 9 coming here. Barkley has some time. Got to fire it deep. It's high. It's intercepted. Clinton Dix has got it. Looking for a return. Gets a block. Reverses field. And he's taken down at the 42. 4th interception of the year for Clinton Dix. That leads the team. And so Green Bay with 2 turnovers in this half. The big play by Clinton Dix. Green Bay football and their lead.
done with your replaced windows.
Get away!
Leave him! Leave him!
Brick and mortar, what?
When you bundle home and auto insurance with Progressive, you get more than a big discount.
That's what you get for bundling home and auto.
Jamie, you get sneaky good coverage.
Thanks. We're gonna live forever!
Get up to $2,500 customer cash on select 2016 and 2017 models for these terms. See your Lexus dealer.
Well, Matt Barkley, here's what he's looking at. Split safety. This is called two-man. Micah Hyde going to get away with a veteran move, grabbing the arm. The subtle hold by Micah Hyde on Daniel Brown. See the subtlety? You grab it, but you turn your head. When you turn your head, the referees tend to take their heads off of you. That's a good, subtle veteran move. And Matt Barkley, high balls across the middle in this league turn into interceptions.
And so the Bears have turned it over 3 times in the last 6 plays. One of them was a Hail Mary at the end of the half. So it's a little different, but still the strip sack by Peppers, and now Clinton Dix with his 4th interception of the year. Guy plays just about every single play. And now he sets Green Bay up by 3, looking for more. Rodgers stands back there, lofty one for Adams, a little high. It was going back to Adams, trying to get him involved here.
Kevin, you talk about how this team, though, we talked about it in the open, how everything's kind of coming together. Part of being a good team in playoff football is being opportunistic. And last week, 6 turnovers versus the Seattle Seahawks. We got how many here today?
3.
3 here today. In the last few plays, the turnovers are really starting to come for this defense.
And that's something, John, that they weren't great at all year, you know, and trying to take advantage on this 3-game win streak. On the outside of the playoff picture right now, but certainly well in the race. 2nd down, pocket collapsing. Rodgers throws, fading away complete. Adams makes the catch, makes a play, makes a spin. It's Adams. A little redemption for Davante Adams. He's inside the 40.
Don't you love that? Aaron Rodgers has talked about the trust Davante Adams has earned. Well, that trust even goes further than a couple of drops. He comes back to him the first 2 plays of this series, and then Davante Adams says, you know what, not only am I going to catch it, I'm going to make up for it by breaking tackles. It's a great play by Davante Adams, and I love it for Aaron Rodgers, going right back to him, try to get him and his confidence back.
Yeah, 2 plays in a row. That one a gain of 19. And so Green Bay on the move from the 39. Rodgers senses pressure. We get a flag. This may be a hole. Rodgers going to run it again. And if this stands, it's a first down. I have a feeling this one will be coming back, though. Rodgers has run it 3 times lately, despite the bad wheels.
Illegal use of hands to the face. Offense number 65. 10-yard penalty from the end of the run. Replay first down.
Lane Taylor called with the hands to the face. That's the guy who they replaced Josh Sitton with when they cut Josh Sitton. Unless it happened earlier in the play. I think it was that initial hit. Maybe right there. There it is.
So instead of a first down run, that'll move it back to a 1st and 20 at the 49-yard line. It's been uncharacteristic for Green Bay. They are not a highly penalized team. As a matter of fact, 4th least in the NFL. Penalties hurting today. They've had drops hurting today, but they still have the lead. '194th meeting between these 2 teams. Longest rivalry in the NFL. 1st and 20. Here we go. 4-man rush. It's blocked up. Rodgers zings it over the middle. He's got completion to Richard Rodgers, the backup tight end. And he's back around the original line of scrimmage, going to pick up 10.
And the options for Aaron Rodgers, they just keep coming at you. Right there, they got Ty Montgomery, and you see Aaron Rodgers up at the line of scrimmage. They substitute, thinks about getting them with 12. He doesn't get them, so now they slow down the pace, come back and call their plays. But back So many options. Jared Cook, Richard Rodgers, Ty Montgomery, Devontae Adams, Jordy Nelson. We haven't even talked about Randall Cobb, who doesn't have a reception today. His team is, I'll tell you, no one wants to see this team in the playoffs. We'll just leave it at that.
That's for sure, especially where the defense has been playing. Play clock at 1. They get it off. 4-man rush. Rodgers fires. Jordy Nelson has the catch. And that should be a Green Bay first down.
See Jordy Nelson. Look at the routes. Tracy Porter, that's good coverage. He closes. Just a great throw by Aaron Rodgers. His ability to transfer his weight, I think, is unparalleled. Phil Simms talked about him this week being the greatest thrower of the football in the history of the game. It's hard to argue. It's just a beautiful thing to watch Aaron Rodgers throw the football. He works extremely hard, and then some of it, the good Lord blessed him with a great arm and great athleticism.
And a 1st and 10, picking up after that 1st and 20 is Montgomery. A little juke. Now cuts it back again. Look at Montgomery go! Ty Montgomery down to the 1. What a game! 26 yards for Montgomery.
My goodness, he's tackled in the backfield, you think. But as Vince Lombardi might say, grab, grab, grab. You got to tackle, you got to put body on him. Ty Montgomery just continues to keep the legs churning, high and tight with the football, looking like a seasoned running back.
Problem is, John, they took his hand warmer, and now he doesn't have that anymore. And what they do have is a 1st and goal. They bring on an extra lineman here. From the 3, here's Montgomery looking to go up the middle. Gets belted by Pernell McPhee. My goodness.
You know, Kevin, I think there's something, though, as well as he's running. We said it on the decision to kick on the last. They don't have that big back anymore. Eddie Lacy hurt. In the past, I don't think Mike McCarthy hesitates. Eddie Lacy's going to get you a yard. Ty Montgomery, not built to be that power runner. We see the talent, but this power runner, they don't have it right now, particularly with James Starks.
Well, the power runner used to be John Kuhn from a yard out too, you know, and he's not here. Aaron Ripkowski, the fullback's done a nice job, and he's carried this year, but he hasn't seemed to have that same role. That's a good point by UJL. 2nd down, Montgomery's still in the backfield out of the pistol. They'll give it to him. Montgomery is in for the touchdown.
Almost better for them to have that tackle for loss, back him up, give him a little space. And Ty Montgomery gets in that pistol. And look at this left side of the line. Corey Lindsley, Lane Taylor, TJ Lang, Bakhtiari. This offensive line playing tremendous football, protecting Aaron Rodgers and then clearing room for Ty Montgomery in the run game.
Here's the extra point, up and good by Crosby. And so the interception by Clinton Dix got it started. And then Aaron Rodgers and Ty Montgomery did the rest. Montgomery, what a day. 154 yards rushing. 2 touchdowns. Who says this guy used to be a receiver? He's a running back.
Viagra single packs, so guys with ED can take Viagra when they need it.
Ask your doctor if your heart is healthy enough for sex. Do not take Viagra if you take nitrates for chest pain or Adempas for pulmonary hypertension. Your blood pressure could drop to an unsafe level. To avoid long-term injury, seek immediate medical help for an erection lasting more than 4 hours. Stop taking Viagra and call your doctor right away if you experience a sudden decrease or loss in vision or hearing.
Ask your doctor about Viagra single packs.
You deserve more. More savory. More sweet. More loving. Now get more choices on McDonald's all-day breakfast menu.
Today's game is sponsored by Verizon. It's always a great gift on Verizon.
Well, Clinton Dix with the interception, and it led to Ty Montgomery's second touchdown rush of the day. Montgomery has been amazing. 13 carries, that's a career high. 154 yards, that is a career high by almost 100 yards. And Dom Capers' team, who was not getting turnovers all year really until last week when they got 6 of them. 3 of them today, they're turning them into points, and they've turned it into a 10-point lead here in Chicago. There's Thompson on the kick return for the Bears. Oh, goodness, what a block that was. Thompson out to the 25, and that's where Chicago starts. They got some work to do because they're turning it over. Clinton Dix with the play. The Bears a little upset. Down 10 in Chicago.
Abracadabra. Alakazam. Hocus Pocus. It's not working.
Okay, Google, what's the magic word?
The magic word is please.
Please.
For me? Oh my.
What is it?
It's Samsung Gear VR.
You put it in there. Push the play button.
This is crazy. Oh. You gotta try this.
Okay, everybody, that's a wrap. Wrap? I forgot to wrap my presents.
I forgot to get presents.
What?
No.
Don't worry, guys. Hey, Siri, is Target the place to get last-minute deals?
Bullseye. Yeah, radical. Let's go.
Race ya. Hey, Bullseye. I didn't forget.
No.
You can scroll menus for days, or just get what you want. All your favorites you crave, one box, $5, no hard choices. The $5 Cravings Deal, only at Taco Bell.
Today's game is sponsored by Samsung Pay. Turn your phone into your wallet.
Green Bay's getting the turnovers, and they're converting it, more importantly, into points, John. Last week they did it against Seattle, and that's been the difference all of a sudden here, especially in this second half.
I love what they've done with Julius Peppers this year, too, who started the turnover barrage today. Early in the year, they watched his reps. They only put him in there on special situations. It's December. Clay Matthews is hurt. Cut this guy loose. McCarthy said, we've taken the rep count off, and he's paying huge dividends.
And he looks fresh, which is certainly big. Here's Howard. They've bottled him up today. Fights forward there for a pretty good run at first down. The other thing is Clay Matthews is coming on the field now. Hasn't played a lot. He's playing with a badly separated shoulder, and I think if they could buy him some time to heal, they're going to try and do it.
It's a third-degree AC separation. I've played with those. They're painful. It's a pain tolerance thing. You can't hurt it worse. Pain tolerance. It's also how effective can you be as a pass rusher who uses your hands so much as part of your game.
Matthews toughing it out. Here's Barkley now. Blitz coming. They set up a screen. Seems like the right call. Howard fights forward for a first down. John, they got to find a way to get him the ball. I mean, he's got 9 carries for 27 yards, and I believe they've got to get him involved here if the Bears want to try and win this game.
Well, I agree, Kevin. You know, last week he had great success. They only gave him 13 carries. So I think Dow Loggins, one of the things, when you have a special back, use them. Use them a lot. And it's just one thing. Barkley came out hot, but you got to mix it. You got to have great balance, and that's how they're built.
Picks up the first down there, and we get some early movement. And a good test for Barkley, too. We're singing his praises after a good first half, and now a couple of interceptions.
Ball start. Offense number 62, 5-yard penalty, first down.
That's on Ted Larson. There's Dow Loggins, the offensive coordinator, quarterbacks coach here last year with John Fox. Of course, Adam Gase went to Miami, and Dolphins are humming. They're right in that playoff mix. They destroyed the Jets last night.
John Fox talked with us a lot this week about, hey, listen, our offense that Adam Gase ran, it was really set up to be an offense for Peyton Manning. No huddle, 3 receivers. John Fox back to a more familiar offense of pounding the ball running with a guy like that.
That works for Howard, who gets the rush. You know, John, this kid, we talked to him the other day, you know, he unfortunately lost his father, Reginald, at the age of 12. And this is such a touching, cool thing, I think. He wears a T-shirt that he's worn since 7th grade with a picture of his dad on it that his mom brought to him before a game when he was in middle school. It's the same. He said he's got 2 shirts, the same shirt. He's cut them. He's cut the sleeves. He's cut some slits in the sides so they fit. But he wears that underneath his jersey every game to remember his dad. I mean, that isn't awesome. Here's Cameron Meredith, who's got the completion and a first down across midfield. What a nice tribute.
Yeah, it's a great tribute. And he talked about his dad when he was sick, took him to every practice, and they talked about this day, about playing in the NFL. Jordan Howard just going over 1,000 yards. This guy's a big time back. They found that guy moving forward for the Chicago Bears.
Hurrying it up a little bit. Jeremy Langford in the game at back now. Blitz is coming. Barkley sees it, goes incomplete for Bellamy. So Bellamy's had some drops, and that one should have been made. So here is Howard. Most rush yards by Bears rookies all time. He's ahead of Beatty Feathers from the 30s, the first 1,000-yard rusher.
That's awesome.
Red Grange was on that team near the end of his tenure too. Beatty Feathers. Where did we get that headshot from?
I don't know.
Howard's been held in check today. 2nd and 10. Another blitz. It's picked up. Barkley fires, and that's high and intercepted. Same guy. Ha-ha, Clinton Dix. And the return takes it down to the Bears 45. Well, a good first half has fallen apart on Matt Barkley, and the Packers have their 4th turnover of the game. Put on the cheese. Green Bay in business.
I'm Thomas, and I quit smoking with Chantix. To think, after 25 years of smoking, I haven't had to pick up a cigarette. It's such a relief. It's a completely amazing feeling.
Along with support, Chantix Varenicline is proven to help people quit smoking.
My urge to smoke just faded off.
Some people had changes in behavior, thinking or mood, hostility, agitation, depressed mood, and suicidal thoughts or actions while taking or after stopping Chantix. Some reported seizures or sleepwalking with Chantix. If you have any of these, stop Chantix and call your doctor right away. Tell your doctor about any history of mental health problems, which could get worse, or of seizures. Don't take Chantix if you've had a serious allergic or skin reaction to it. If you have these, stop Chantix and call your doctor right away, as some can be life-threatening. Tell your doctor if you have heart or blood vessel problems or develop new or worse symptoms. Get medical help right away if you have symptoms of a heart attack or stroke. Decrease alcohol use while taking Chantix. Use caution driving or operating machinery. Most common side effect is nausea.
Quitting changed my life.
Ask your doctor if Chantix is right for you.
I created Open Hearts to be a universal symbol of giving and receiving love, even in the most difficult of times. And my Open Hearts collection at Kay Jewelers is the perfect gift for the person in your life with an open heart.
Every kiss begins with Kay.
Clinton Dix having a heck of a year. His 5th interception, 2nd here today. That's Dayton Jones, a former D lineman, 285 pounds. Matt Barkley was not happy, and it's because Daniel Braverman, he wasn't expecting the ball. You have to always expect the ball, and you just see the onslaught of turnovers by this Packers defense.
Old school football fans will like this formation. There's 2 fullbacks in at the same time, but they give it to the wide receiver turned tailback Montgomery, who breaks a few tackles, and he's going to have a pickup 4. So most teams don't even have a fullback on the roster. The Packers have 2, and they were both on the field at the same time. Gotta love it.
They like that full house backfield. And I think that full house backfield, as you see Ty Montgomery limping, I mean, doesn't that just fit a full house backfield in a Packers-Bears game?
Oh, sure does. Sure does. Ripkowski is number 22. Joe Carriage is jacketed, the rookie from Michigan. Ty Montgomery, now concerned about him, see if he's a little banged up here. So Kristen Michael is in a tailback, number 32. Give it to Michael. Running right, sprints through. Look at Kristen Michael, breaking a tackle. Touchdown. It's a pack attack in Chicago.
So much talk about who your running back's going to be. I'll tell you right now, Vince Lombardi would be proud. Looks like the old Packers sweep. TJ Lang and Lane Taylor pulling. They give Kristen Michael a little room, and he comes with that stiff arm, says, get off me. Takes it all the way to the house for the Green Bay Packers.
42 yards for Kristen Michael. And the extra point is up, and it's good. So Michael, his first touchdown with the Packers. He had 6 with Seattle. And this third quarter has gone all Green Bay. 17 of the quarter, they're up. Tomorrow, Skip and Shannon break down all the weekend's NFL action, including this Packers-Bears showdown. Start making their predictions for the playoffs. It's America's fastest-growing sports show, Undisputed, weekdays 9:30 to noon Eastern, only on FS1. 10-10 game at half, John, and things have exploded for Green Bay. They've had 3 turnovers in the quarter. They've converted them to 17 points.
Points off turnovers, the run game, the pass rush, the defense being stifling. I mean, everything's coming together for this team. Now, if Aaron Rodgers can just stay healthy, watch out for the Green Bay Packers.
That is for sure. And Thompson will take a knee. And so the Bears will start off on their own 25. So Matt Barkley, who had a tremendous first half, has had a terrible third quarter. Obviously, the strip sack, not his fault, but the interceptions, the last 2 are on him. And the interception at the Hail Mary at the end of the half. And now a lot of Bears fans are leaving, but there's plenty of Packers fans here in Chicago. So Barkley with 3 interceptions, his last 8 attempts. Alshon Jeffrey, John, number 17, back today from that 4-game PED suspension. He's been invisible. No catches. I'm not even sure if he has a target. Maybe one. Here's Howard stepping through the line. Jordan Howard, head down, running hard. And they're going to mark him down, it looks like at the 38, but that's a first down for Chicago.
You know, another great skill of Jordan Howard, explosive runs. I mean, his numbers are as good as anybody with 20+, 10+ runs.
Some dirt and grass in his helmet, just trying to see.
That's Soldier Field.
How do you get grass in the helmet when it's 10 degrees out? That's a good job by the field crew here to keep this field pliable. It's been a cold day in Chicago. We are disappointed we didn't get the coldest game in Chicago history, but 10 degrees will have to do.
I feel soft. I don't feel worthy. I was ready to break some records.
Here's Langford getting the spell at tailback, and he, with a solid run out to the 42, may take us to the end of this third quarter. And so this Bears team has a lot of work to do here. It was 10-10 at the half, now 27-10, and that will be the end of the third quarter. Chicago football, this game has been turned upside down by the red-hot Green Bay Packers, winners of 3 in a row, trying to make a playoff push, and they're on their way.
Listen, I need you to watch the kids. We had to flee the country.
The Mick special premiere, January 1st.
Can I have some more ice cream?
On Fox.
At Coors, we lager, filter, and package cold for a cleaner, crisper taste. Because every climb deserves a refreshing finish. Whatever your mountain, climb on.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome.
This is the Chevy Malibu. It was awarded Most Dependable Midsize Car by J.D. Power.
It looks great. Wow. What is happening? Oh my gosh, it's going up.
But the Malibu is not the only vehicle that was awarded.
This is mind-blowing.
The Chevy Camaro, Equinox, and Silverado HD were awarded Most Dependable as well.
This is extremely impressive. There's so many.
Doing it once, yay, great job. 4 times, obviously they're doing something right.
Absolutely.
Some mountains you climb. Others you knock down. Coors Light. Whatever your mountain, climb on.
Oh, that's lovely.
So graceful.
The corkscrew spin, flawless. His signature move, the Flying Dutchman. Poetry in motion.
And there it is, the baby bird.
Breathtaking.
A sumo wrestler figure skating? Surprising. What's not surprising? How much money Heather saved by switching to Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
You are watching NFL Sunday Ticket.
The Green Bay Packers, the Chicago Bears. Rivalry that goes back to the 20s. And it is about to be even after today. The Bears have a 1-game lead in this historic rivalry, but the Packers are red hot. They have owned Chicago, especially here where they've won 6 straight at Soldier Field, looking to make it 7. And thanks to a 17-point third quarter, they could be on their way to just that. They've gotten the turnovers, 3 of them in that third quarter, and that's the difference in this game. So here are the Bears with the football. 1st and 10, we start the 4th quarter. Along with John Lynch, Pam Oliver on the sidelines, I'm Kevin Burkhardt. Glad to have you along from Chicago. Here's a blitz. Barkley's going to throw it deep, looking for Alshon Jeffrey. Incomplete, but we get a penalty. And that was thrown in the way of Demarius Randall, so let's see.
Before the pass was thrown, holding. Defense number 23. 5-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
See Demarius Randall working on Alshon Jeffrey. Only the 2nd target for Jeffrey all day. You see him grab him by the waist and then by the jersey and restrict his motion. Good call by the official.
Kind of hard to believe Jeffrey, you know, today has just been such a non-factor, and disappointing obviously for him with the PED suspension for 4 games in a year. He's going into his free agency here. We get movement on the right side of the Bears line.
Ball start. Offense, number 62 and number 70. 5-yard penalty, first down.
You know, it's amazing. It was a 10-10 game. First play of the 3rd quarter was a Julius Peppers strip sack, and that really set the tone for this entire half.
That's what great players do. They set the tone. Aaron Rodgers has done it today. You got to admire his courage playing with the injury, and Julius Peppers came out, set the tone for this 2nd half, and once that tone was established, it hasn't stopped.
So 1st and 15. Barkley over the middle. There's Alshon Jeffrey, makes a catch. Good enough for a first down. Down to the 35. And Jeffrey picks up 23.
And again, the dig route. This is his favorite pass as I watch him on film. He loves throwing this in-breaker across the middle. Jeffrey, a big target. You see the talent. He lost some serious money on this PED suspension. Not paid during it, and then free agency, as you mentioned, Kevin.
Whoa, a pass that came so fast and almost hit him in the helmet, but Jeffrey with the catch, and he's inside the 10. Barkley fired a dart, and Jeffrey hung on.
Well, he's laid off the ball right there. Didn't seem ready to go, and he's late to get his head around. But just stick it between his face masks. That's a good way to make him catch it.
He really stuck it to him.
It was like a quick jab to the face.
My goodness. I think he didn't get the mouthpiece in or anything, but he goes for a big gain of 27, and here's a 1st and goal. Bears trying to claw back in it. Howard in motion. Barkley looking, throwing into coverage, incomplete. He was looking for Deontay Thompson, who's had a pretty big day. Coverage by Randall.
You know, Kevin, talking to Dom Capers, Demarius Randall there, you know, he talked about their resurgence on defense. It's the corners getting healthy. They were playing without their top three corners. Sam Shields still out. He's out for the year. But Randall and Quentin Rollins were hurt as well. Ladarius Gunter, a free agent last year, college free agent from Miami, was their #1. That's hard to call a defense when your top three corners are out. Two of them are back, and it's really shown on the field.
Barkley on the fake, the throw, touchdown! It was the Alshon Jeffrey drive. Welcome back, and the Bears back in it.
Well, prior to that drive, one target. It was on the first third down of the game. He dropped it. Matt Barkley then kind of froze him out, and wisely came back to him, and it paid dividends with the touchdown. The slant route kind of lulls him. Little change up, comes off slow, and then explodes out of the break.
And so for Alshon Jeffrey, just his second touchdown of the year. That's got to feel good to get in rhythm. And for all that's gone on, it's only a 10-point game if this extra point is good from Barth. And it is. So Packers dominate the third quarter. So far, the fourth quarter belongs to the Bears. It's a 10-point Packers lead after the Jeffrey touchdown. Back to Chicago in a moment.
The playbook of work is tattered and torn from those who do jobs for which they were born. Hammers and wire, chainsaws and wrenches, and the true bond of teamwork down in the trenches. Ford F-Series is their chariot. It answers the bell. It's the truck deemed official by the NFL.
Tomorrow's the big 5-0, Dad. Any plans?
Probably just watch the game on TV. You coming to dinner?
Yeah, what's that?
Make it a day to remember with Visa Checkout.
I think it's just saying...
Happy birthday, Dad.
Visa, everywhere you want to be.
Take advantage of this limited time offer with Visa Checkout at StubHub.com.
Hi, I'm Paul, and I used to ask if you could hear me now with Verizon. Not anymore. I switched to Sprint because their network reliability is now within 1% of Verizon, and they save you 50% on most current AT&T, T-Mobile, and Verizon rates.
Why is this one twice as much?
This one right here has 1% more needles.
Why pay twice as much for only a 1% difference? We'll take this one.
Can you hear that?
Don't let a 1% difference cost you twice as much. Happy holidays to you and your family. Switch to Sprint today.
Patti LaBelle. Yeah. Patty pie. Girl, that's $3.48.
Patti LaBelle sweet potato pie, only at Walmart. $3.48 on rollback. Save money, live better. Walmart.
Today's game is sponsored by the all-new 2017 Ford Super Duty. This is the next level.
Listen, you got to do what you got to do on a 10-degree day. You keep warm no matter what. Even with that crazy dance. They're jumping around in Chicago to stay warm, and it's been an up-and-down game. You know, momentum Green Bay early, Chicago second, third quarter all Green Bay, and the Bears with an impressive drive back to a 10-point game.
Matt Barkley's got a lot of grit. 2 interceptions. A lot of guys would go into tank and become captain checkdown. Instead, he's still firing down the field. I love these Packer fans. I used to think they'd travel to Tampa to get to the warmth, but we're supposed to have a record breaker. They're all over. They just love football. They love their team.
Yeah, they do. Cold weather doesn't matter. These two teams are used to it. Packers almost look like they're expecting maybe an onside kick here. And that's how the ball was positioned initially. And now they're going to put it down for a regular kickoff. Maybe not. And Barth will kick it away. Montgomery, short kick though. Wow. Up at the 16. Stutters. And just across the 25 for Bellamy makes the tackle. So how big is this for Green Bay trying to win their 4th in a row? Well, it's huge. In the NFC North, this is what we got. Detroit is losing to the Giants. They got a 2-game lead, but that's about to narrow if everything holds place right now. because Detroit losing the Giants in the fourth quarter. The Vikings are getting their doors blown off at home. They're going to be 2-7 the last 9 games, and it looks like things are out of control with all the injuries they've had there. So now the Packers can creep to within a game, and they finish the year with Detroit.
And next week they play Minnesota. Detroit has the Dallas Cowboys, who have been as good as anybody this year. So things looking good for the Green Bay Packers.
Keep in mind the wild card at play too. Packers on the outside looking in right now, chasing the Redskins, Tampa, Atlanta, those teams. Here's Montgomery. Here is the NFC playoff picture, looking at it right now. So Falcons have the division. Buccaneers are right there with the same record, but right now they'd be a wild card. The Redskins play on Monday night against Carolina, and then you see Vikings and Packers. Cardinals, even though technically they're alive, I wouldn't really put them in that mix.
Such a fine line, you know, between winning and losing, between being a team that's thriving. I was in Tampa about 5-6 weeks ago, and the Buccaneers looked awful. Ever since, they can play with anyone. It's incredible how it can change in a moment. Look at the Packers. They're a great example. As John Fox said, it's an outhouse to penthouse, penthouse to outhouse league.
Well, that night they got beat by, what, 40, and they haven't lost since. Here's Rodgers. Blitz is picked up. Jordy Nelson makes the catch for Green Bay out to the 33. Giants have scored. How'd they do it? Let's go to Kurt Menefee and find out.
Well, they scored the way they've scored 10 times this year. Eli to Odell over the goal line, just like that. 17-6, they've started to open it up. The dancing continues. Let the young man his good time, right? That's what they say. Kevin, John, Pam.
Kurt, that's not the Thriller dance anymore. He got rid of the Michael Jackson, I guess.
Looked like Kurt at the Fox Christmas party the other night.
So a 3rd down and 3. And we get a whistle. We have a timeout. We do, by Chicago, their first of the half. Well, we will take a break. We will come back and have more football. NFL on Fox.
She's the reason the good times are great. And the reason the tough times are easier. Because she's your best friend and your true love. Presenting the Ever Us 2-Stone Diamond Collection. New rings, necklaces, earrings, and bracelets. 1 diamond for your best friend, 1 diamond for your true love. For the one woman who's both. Ever Us. Available at Kay, Jared, and Zales.
This holiday, get an amazing deal on America's most awarded brand during the Ford year-end event. Ford, the brand with the most 5-star ratings, the highest owner loyalty, and award-winning value from Kelley Blue Book. Giving drivers what matters most. That's how you become America's best-selling brand. Shop now during the Ford year-end event. Get $1,000 Ford Smart Bonus cash on select models on top of all other great offers. See your local Ford dealer today.
Hi, how can I help?
I've made a breakthrough in bucket technology. My new KFC $10 chicken share. This cutting-edge design is perfect for sharing with a friend. A bucket for $10? What? This delicious chicken share took a lot of math, quantum science, and imagining a different size bucket. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
Taboo, January 10th, FX.
Say Aaron Rodgers is tough. Playing with a bad hamstring, playing with a bad right calf. But he's 7 times today he's made plays where he's scrambled and completed a pass despite that. And his numbers would be even bigger, John. He's had 4 big drops. Could have had a couple more touchdowns, a couple deep throws to Jordy Nelson. He's played well. 3rd and 3 here, though. Packers up 10. He's got time. Now he moves away. Pernell McPhee brings him down. They had 3 sacks in the first half. That's their first sack this half. And the Bears sensing a little momentum now. They'll get the ball back.
Yeah, that's good protection. It's just how long can you protect, and it's good coverage as well. Aaron Rodgers looking right, looking left, back to the right, tries to escape, and Pernell McPhee says not so fast. Good coverage by LeBlanc on Devontae Adams, and McPhee finishes Aaron Rodgers off.
Other than the corner blitz, John, I think really the 3 of the 4 sacks have been covered sacks for the most part. They have protected him. And we get a penalty flag, I believe, far side of the field. So let's see what the call is here as the Bears are waiting the ball. 11 to go, down by 10. Let's see what the penalty is first.
During the kick, illegal block on the back. Number 32 of the return team. 10-yard penalty from the end of the kick. Chicago's ball, first down, timeout.
There you go. Here comes McPhee. 4th sack of the day for the Bears. Chicago's still in this thing. Down 10 in the 4th.
La. You ready, big guy?
Yeah, I'm like totally ready.
Where were you?
I was at a rehearsal.
For what?
At a singing contest.
I don't want to be in your gang. I want to be a singer.
How did I end up with a son like you?
Music can alter moves and talk to you.
I can sing, but I get so scared.
Come on, be confident. Don't you want this?
Come back. What is going on here?
Seize the moment, try to freeze it and own it. Squeeze it and hold it, 'cause we consider these minutes golden. Don't let fear stop you from doing the thing you love. Now hit it.
This Wednesday, celebrate the Feel Great holiday event of the season.
That's my son!
And now, Sing is nominated for Best Animated Picture of the Year. Sing.
Hey, Porky, keep it down, will you?
Rated PG in theaters Wednesday.
This holiday, get an amazing deal on America's most awarded brand during the Ford year-end event. Ford, the brand with the most 5-star ratings, the highest owner loyalty, and award-winning value from Kelley Blue Book. Giving drivers what matters most. That's how you become America's best-selling brand. Shop now during the Ford year-end event. Get $1,000 Ford Smart Bonus cash on select models on top of all other great offers. See your local Ford dealer today.
Do you know how many December and January road games I've played in to earn this gear? But Jack's mother here got it for him from NFLshop.com.
It'll keep him warm.
The best place to get authentic NFL gear this holiday. NFLshop.com.
Today's game is sponsored by the new film Sing, in theaters this Wednesday.
You know, I couldn't even tell that's Keith Sanders. He was so bundled up down there. Michael Tatamir down on another low camera on the field. Dan Steele on the cart moving up and down, trying to stay warm. We can see the eyes, and we know the hands are working. Our camera crew, you want to talk about cold weather tough? Those guys and gals have the hardest job of all today. Great job. Grant Dobbins not shown. Traveling with us every week. Here's Jordan Howard, John. This is a 10-point game, and the Bears sensing a little momentum here.
And plenty of time, Kevin. And, you know, you think about it, I think where Matt Barkley's been best in these last 3 weeks is in 2 minutes. He's taking, remember against Tennessee, down 27-7 at the start of the 4th quarter. Brought them back with a catch in the end zone by Bellamy. They win that game.
Barkley comes to Howard, makes a move, and a nice one by Jordan Howard. And Jordan Howard's out for a 9-yard gain, but Mike Daniels with great pursuit.
That's a championship effort by Mike Daniels. I love it when guys hustle like this. They call it retracing. The ball's thrown, now go turn and run. Guyon does it, it slows him down, and Mike Daniels 10 yards downfield. That's your nose tackle, folks, with the tackle.
310, 320 pounds. Didn't matter, Daniels is a hustler. Here's Howard. Looking to pick up the first down, and does. So Howard out to the 46 for Chicago. He's up to 14 carries on the day. Now is him out to 65 yards, I believe. Kadeem Carey back in the game at running back. John, we haven't seen him since he lost the decal on his helmet. He got hit so hard, but the decal is back. There it is. And they'll throw it. Barkley, far sideline complete. And it's Jeffrey. So all of a sudden, Jeffrey, who is not even a factor remotely in this game, has really come alive in this 4th quarter.
And what he has speed, and he has breakaway speed. So that opens up everything underneath because people have to respect his speed and his ability to win 50-50 balls. And right there you see the benefits of that. When people respect your speed, you have room underneath to operate.
For the first down, here comes a blitz. Barkley, near side, good catch. That's Cameron Meredith who went low to grab that one. And he's down to the 39. Game break, let's check in with Carissa.
Thanks, Kevin. Baltimore trying to keep pace with the Steelers, up 3 in the 4th, and Kenneth Dixon, 16-yard rushing touchdown here, has his team up 27-17. Steelers, by the way, down 2 to the Bengals with under 11 to play in that one. Kevin, John, and Pam.
Yeah, Steelers are coming back. They were getting beat up pretty good. They have a 1-game lead in that division. Here's Barkley going deep, has a man readjusting, and incomplete. He was looking for Thompson. They got some traffic down there too. Thompson was open initially, a little underthrown.
I got to tell you, I'm a little biased, but having a big-time safety in this league, he feels Clinton Dix, who comes from the middle of the field right there. You're aware of a guy like that, 210 pounds. He's all over the field. Clinton Dix is a safety. What you want to do, you want to let people feel your presence, and Clinton Dix is doing that and doing that well.
Bears not in field goal range yet. They're 0 for 4 on third downs today. This is a 3rd and 5. Barkley over the middle, complete. It's Jeffrey. First down, Chicago.
That's what you like about Barkley, Kevin. That's a confident throw. There's no, let me ease that one in there. He's going back and ripping it. Right to Alshon Jeffrey, big time throw.
Alshon Jeffrey's got 5 catches, 80 yards. It's all been in this quarter. Blitz coming again. Barkley hit as he throws. Doesn't matter. Complete. Jeffrey again. And we get a penalty flag.
Going to get him for hitting low, below the knees. Jake Ryan.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense number 47. At the distance of the goal from the end of the play. Automatic first down.
Here comes Jake Ryan. I thought Kadeem Carey was going to pick him up. He passes him by and goes outside. You always want to pick up the inside because that's the biggest threat. But it benefits the Chicago Bears because they get the 15 tacked on for the low hit by Jake Ryan.
And so all of a sudden, Bears don't have a 1st and goal. This game, the way the third quarter went, had to feel like it was over. And then the Bears put a quick touchdown on the board. And now look at this. They're knocking on the door, just under 8 minutes to play. So a huge sequence coming up for Green Bay. All but one of those targets to Jeffrey in the 4th quarter has been huge. They'll run it. Howard, left side. Howard, ball 4, touchdown. We got a game.
Kevin, from us talking how much I think of this kid, I think they have got an absolute steal, but give some credit to this offensive line. A great surge. Ted Larson, the right guard, getting up on Joe Thomas, Josh Sitton, the former Packer, and Jordan Howard. One thing he does, he sees it. Stretch, 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 put your foot in the ground and get downhill all the way to the end zone.
So the Bears go 75 yards and 78 yards on back-to-back possessions, and they're an extra point away from making this a field goal game. And they do it. So the Packers scored 17 in the 3rd quarter to break a 10-10 tie. The Bears have put up 14 in this 4th quarter. Howard, the touchdown. It's a 3-point game in Chicago. Cold NFC North. We love it on Fox.
This holiday, get an amazing deal on America's most awarded brand during the Ford year-end event. Ford, the brand with the most 5-star ratings, the highest owner loyalty, and award-winning value from Kelley Blue Book. Giving drivers what matters most. That's how you become America's best-selling brand. Shop now during the Ford year-end event. Get $1,000 Ford Smart Bonus cash on select models on top of all other great offers. See your local Ford dealer today.
Hi, we're the Holford Quads.
We're in 8th grade.
Technology is the only thing that really entertains us.
I'm going to use this picture on Sketchbook, and I'm going to draw mustaches on you all.
Using the pen instead of fingers, it just feels more comfortable for me. Be like, boop, it's gone. I like that only I can get into it and that it recognizes my fingerprint. Our old tablet couldn't do that. It kind of makes you feel like you're your own person, which is a rare opportunity in my family.
At Macy's.
I have a way better deal here, 10 nuggets for $1.49. I think 2 full Whopper meals for $10 is clearly the better deal. He wears glasses and he can't see which is the better deal. Do you want these glasses? No, I don't.
Get 2 Whopper meals for $10 or 10 nuggets for $1.49. Only at Burger King.
Hey, Mickey, I need you to watch the kids. We had to flee the country.
Bears offensive line doing the job. This Kevin Mawai with his back to us. He was a tremendous center in his playing day, and he's on this coaching staff, and he's got them playing. This is an 8-time Pro Bowler, John.
8-time Pro Bowler. He and Dave Magazoo, the offensive line coaches, and Kevin Mawai, supposed to be an intern, but they found him so valuable, they brought him on for the year. There's Dave Magazoo, the O-line coach. That offensive line clearing ground for Jordan Howard. Impressive comeback here. They've kept fighting.
The way the third quarter went, Green Bay had 3 turnovers. They put up 17 points, but the Bears with a 75-yard and a 78 drive, all rather quickly in this fourth quarter to make it a 3-point game. And here's Montgomery on the kick return. Danson breaks a tackle and tripped up. That was a nice tackle because that could have gone for a decent return, but Hurst was on the tackle, and so here comes Aaron Rodgers.
See if his greatness, he's been playing through these injuries. We've seen it inhibit him a little bit as the play gets deeper. They've had some success sacking him, getting after him. See if he can make it happen one more time for these Packers. He's led them on this great comeback from 4-6 to where they are now. We'll see if he's got it in him.
Keep in mind, Ty Montgomery, 158 yards rushing, is the back. They'll throw it, though. Rodgers in trouble. Gets rid of it. Looking for Adams. Overthrown. Incomplete. Game break. Let's check in with Carissa Thompson.
Thanks, Kevin. The Lions entered today with the league-leading 8 comeback victories in the fourth quarter or overtime. No such luck today. Matt Stafford intercepted by Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie. The Giants lead 17-6 with just under 2 minutes to play. Kevin, John, and Pam.
Carissa, thanks. Huge for Green Bay if they could hold on with the Vikings getting blasted today in Minnesota. They could really gain some ground. Meanwhile, the Giants have won 8 of 9. They're for real with that defense. Packers by 3. 7:21 to go from Soldier Field. They'll run it. Montgomery. And he works his way out to the 30. And across the 30. Put him at the 31 before he gets gang tackled. We'll give him 4. Leonard Floyd and some help.
How about this Bears team regathering themselves? All the turnovers early for Green Bay that they turned into points. They settled down, started feeding Jordan Howard and Alshon Jeffrey defensively. Just stayed in it, stayed after Aaron Rodgers, and here we are, 3rd and 6. They got a chance to get the ball back down by 3.
Green Bay hit their first 2 third downs of the day. They're 0 of 6 on third down since. Rodgers, pressure, eludes. Rodgers gonna run with the bad calf, and he is stymied. John Timu prevented the first down, and the Bears defense does their job.
Well, Aaron Rodgers, sensing the moment, how important it was, he said, forget about the calf. I got to go get this first down. But John Timu, with an excellent tackle, stops him in his tracks. Short of the line to gain. Great job by the Bears defense.
And so Jacob Shum will punt it away. Under 6 minutes to go. Trayvon LeBlanc, look at this kick. Backpedaling inside the 15. Looking for a return, and he trips across the 20, and that's where the Bears will start. Well, this has been a pretty wild game here in Chicago. It was a 10-10 game at the half, and then the third quarter started out. First play, a strip sack by Julius Peppers. They recovered. Boom. They got points all of that. Then it's Clinton Dix with a couple of interceptions, setting up more points. Christian Michael, 42-yard touchdown run. But then the Bears in the fourth quarter have dominated. 2 70-plus touchdown drives. Alshon Jeffrey didn't have a catch until the fourth. He's now got 6 catches, 89 yards. Howard with the touchdown. And in the 194th meeting, the longest rivalry in the NFL, should be a 3-point game in the fourth quarter.
Well, part of playing quarterback in this league is how do you respond to failure? You're going to have some. Barkley threw a couple interceptions, but he's come back, and he's come back with a vengeance.
Fake the run over the middle. He's got a man. It's Thompson who's got a first down. Out to the 36 is Deontay Thompson, his 7th catch of the day, and Barkley's over 300 yards.
Well, look at the effect, Jordan Howard. Look at the linebackers. They all suck up with the play action. That opens the seam, and Matt Barkley on time throwing it in there. Really nice execution by this Bears offense.
On first down, they'll run it. Howard fighting forward to the 40. He's going to pick up 4. So Matt Barkley, he threw the 3 picks in 3 consecutive possessions. Or I should say, he had the interception in the half, then a fumble, and then 2 more picks. But this fourth quarter, he's been great. So he had 1 bad quarter. Other than that, he's played well, John.
And like you said, one of those picks on a Hail Mary. Yeah. Really don't count that one. The other 2, one receiver quit on a ball.
Far side, it's Howard. Good tackle right away by Joe Thomas. And so that brings up a 3rd down. With 4:32 to go in this game. Bears 1 of 5 on 3rd down.
You got to think he's going to be thinking Alshon Jeffrey. You talked about it. He had 1 catch. He started going to him, and it's worked. It's going to be Jeffrey working against Ladarius Gunter up top. There they are. It's like they're going to give him a little safety help over the top.
3rd and 3. Blitz coming near side. Thompson, he's been huge today. It's a first down for Chicago. And now he's hurt, grabbing on that hamstring.
A little slant route underneath. It's a really good catch.
Now Thompson had 11 catches on the year. He's got 8 for 110 today, but he's hurt now. Injury timeout.
These as well.
Luke?
Amy.
It's been years. Oh, you smell the same.
Meet my wife and my kids.
Oh, you guys are so good looking and impeccably dressed.
Thanks, it's all Old Navy.
You sending off some last-minute gifts?
I miss us.
You know, you should go to Old Navy. The entire store's up to 60% off right now.
That amazing idea.
Okay, I think I'll go there.
Get out of here. I don't know what that is.
I'm just scratching my eyes.
For me?
Oh my.
What is it?
It's Samsung Gear VR.
You put it in there?
Push the play button.
This is crazy.
Oh my God!
Oh. You've got to try this.
Welcome those of you who watched the Giants take care of the Lions 17-6 today. So the Packers up by 3. This would be a huge win for them if they could hang on. And this game has been all over the place. Green Bay scored 17 in the third quarter. It was 10-10 at the half, but the Bears 2 excellent drives in the fourth to make this a 3-point deficit. And they've got the ball now with a chance with 3:59 left. Down by 3. 1st and 10. Along with John Lynch, Pam Oliver, I'm Kevin Burkhardt. Glad to have you aboard. It's been fun from Chicago. 10-degree day. Meredith incomplete, a little behind. And a 2nd and 10 is coming up.
And I love Matt Barkley's courage, his anticipation, thrown on time. This is where he's had 2 of those interceptions, though. The middle of the field, you got to be really careful. That time, a drop by Cam Meredith, but Barkley got to be careful on these throws over the middle. That's where Clinton-Dix has intercepted 2 of those balls.
Bears have 4 turnovers in this game. That's what allowed the Packers to take back that lead. Deontay Thompson back in the game. Number 14 for Chicago. He's over 100 yards receiving. 2nd down. 4-man rush. Firing far side. It's a completion. It's Meredith. And we'll see where the forward progress is. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 43. So we'll call it a 3rd and 2.
Deontay Thompson, who caught that last 3rd down. We showed him grabbing his hamstring. It was just a cramp. It's funny, in the cold, sometimes guys cramp just as much as the heat because you actually forget to drink water in the cold, but you have to hydrate. There he is, Deontay Thompson.
3rd down and 2. Barkley stands in, no one's open, fires complete. It's a 1st down. It's Cameron Meredith who has it. Barkley shuffling, moving the chains for Chicago.
Well, they're looking like the Green Bay Packers and Aaron Rodgers and Jordy Nelson. Watch Cam Meredith continue to stay alive on the route. It's covered early. Cameron Meredith, you got to get open. You got to find space. It's exactly what he does. Barkley hits him. These Bears looking really poised and solid here in this 4th quarter.
They sure are. 2.5 minutes to go. 2 timeouts for Chicago. Barkley has been great in this 4th quarter, but not finished yet. Green Bay trying to hang on. Barkley going to go deep for Jeffrey. Incomplete. He threw it behind him. As coverage by Gunter.
Almost as if Barkley was thinking the back shoulder fade, but watch Jeffrey. He had the separation here. You just put it up top and let him roll. That's what Jeffrey was thinking. It looked like Barkley thinking the back shoulder, and there he's going, put it up deep. I got him.
Those 2 know each other. They were both highly recruited. In fact, both recruited to USC. What did Barkley tell us this week?
That was a great quote. He said he went to SC, just the wrong USC. He went to South Carolina. Barkley, of course, from University of Southern California.
On 2nd down. Pressure. Barkley gets rid of it. Complete. Bellamy has the catch. Was a flag down. He's a yard shy of a 1st down. Let's sort this out. And the signal is that it's on the Packers. Ron Torbert getting it sorted out with his crew. I like the conversation. Obviously a big call, trying to get it right.
Before the pass was thrown, holding defense number 36. The 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. An automatic 1st down.
There, Ladarius Gunter working against Alshon Jeffrey. He grabs hold of him. There we see the flag thrown. Good catch by Bellamy as well.
Now, they had a gain of 9, John, but they take the gain of 5 because it's an automatic first down.
And that's what the delay was. They were waiting to see if he did indeed make the 1st down. He didn't. John Fox then took the holding penalty.
Wonder about field goals here, which would tie it. Connor Barth's long this year is 54 yards, but this is a really cold day, and that's a lot to ask today. Still would like to get closer. Pressure. Barkley, they're going to set up a screen. Langford gets a block. Langford inside the 20. And that'll take us down to the 2-minute warning. It's got the Chicago crowd all fired up. What a game in Chicago. Can the Bears pull it off? Can the Packers hold on? Fasten your seatbelts.
For me?
Oh my.
What is it? It's Samsung Gear VR.
You put it in there? Push the play button.
This is crazy. Oh. You've got to try this.